Welcome to all the basic concepts of stress and strain in civil engineering part 2 video. Today we learn fundamental concepts of stress and strain in civil engineering. Before we begin our study of stress and strain, it is important to understand the meaning of certain fundamental concepts and principles. Let us observe and understand basic quantities. A base unit is a unit adopted for measurement of a base quantity. Measurement. Measurement is the process of associating numbers with physical quantities and phenomena. Measurement is fundamental to the sciences, to engineering, construction, and other technical fields, and to almost all everyday activities. For that reason, the elements, conditions, limitations, and theoretical foundations of measurement have been much studied. What are units? A unit of measurement is a defined magnitude of a quantity defined and adopted by convention or by law that is used as a standard for measurement of the same kind of quantity. Length is the measurement of the distance of the object from one end to another. Height or depth. Height is the measure of the distance between the base and top of the object. Width or breadth. The measurement or extent of something from side to side. The lesser of two or the least of three dimensions of a body. All the three basic quantities measured in same units, meter or centimeter or millimeter or feet or inches. The diameter is the length of the line through the center that touches 2 points on the edge of the circle. The radius is half of the diameter. It starts from a point on the circle and ends at the center of the circle. We must know how to calculate the area. Area is the quantity that expresses that extent of a two-dimensional region, shape or planar lamina in the plane. Surface area is the sum of the areas of all faces on a 3D shape. The area is measurement of the surface of a shape. To find the area of a rectangular or a square or a triangle or a trapezoidal or a circular with accuracy to calculating the stress. We must know how to calculate the volume because of to find out the strain. Volume is the quantity of three-dimensional space enclosed by a closed surface. Vector and scalar. Vector and scalar is a quantity that has magnitude but no particular direction is described as scalar. A quantity that has magnitude and acts in a particular direction is described as vector. Force or load. Force is a push or a pull that changes or tends to change the state of rest or uniform motion of an object or changes the direction or shape of an object. Force is a measure of the interaction between bodies. Force is known as vector quantity as it has both direction and magnitude. Load. Load is a term frequently used in engineering to mean the force exerted on a surface body. Time is the continued sequence of existence and events that occurs in an apparently irreversible succession from the past through the present into the future. Mass is a measure of a quantity of matter that is used to compare the action of one body with that of another. This property manifests itself as a gravitational attraction between two bodies and provides a measure of the resistance of matter to change a velocity. Mass is the amount of matter in an object. Weight is the force exerted on an object by gravity. Any two particles or bodies have a mutual attractive force, that means gravitational force, acting between them. In the case of a particle located at or near the surface of the earth. However, the only gravitational force having any magnitude is that between the earth and the particle. Consequently, this force termed as the weight. Relationship between mass and force. Gravity affects weight, it does not affect mass. Masses always remain the same. Force is mass times acceleration, that means an object with a larger mass needs a stronger force to be moved along at the same acceleration as an object with a small mass. This is Newton's second law of motion. The acceleration of an object is directly proportional to the net force acting on the object. Temperature is a physical quantity that expresses hot and cold. Heat is a form of energy that can transfer from a hot body to a cold body.